Good morning, sir. My name is BJ Rando. My topic is impact of value education in society. Subject name is environmental science. Subject code is 23 NCM 01. Value education for fostering a more exclusive society. When young people learn to question, reason, and emphasize, they build the foundation for a more just and connected world. This presentation explores how ethics education transforms minds and communities. The foundation. What is value education? Value education goes beyond memorizing rules. It teaches the students to engage in moral reasoning, consider multiple perspective, and develop the ethical judgment needed to navigate complex social situations. It cultivates critical thinking about what matters most. Critical thinking, questioning assumptions and evaluating consequences. Empathy development, understanding others' experience and viewpoints. Ethical judgment, making principled decisions in real world contexts. Germany's approach, a case study in ethics education. Germany's education system integrates ethics and philosophies into core curricula across all grade levels rather than imposing values. Students engage in structured dialogue about moral dismissals, historical injustice, and social responsibility, learning to think, not what to think. Key features: mandatory ethics sources nationwide, empathize on historical reflection and accountability, student led discuss on contemporary issues, integration across subjects, history, literature, civics. Core philosophies, learning from history to prevent future injustice. Students examine how discrimination arises and how includes societies are built through deliberate moral choice and institutional reforms. From classroom to community, how moral reasoning reduces discrimination. When students practice perspective talking and ethical reasoning, they internalize values that challenge stereotypes and bias. Research shows that schools with robust ethics curricula experience measurable reduction in bullying, hate speech, and disciplinary behavior. Stereotype reduction, accountability culture, peer influence, deliberate exposure to diverse viewpoints, break down prejudice through evidence based dialogue. Students learn to recognize harm and take responsibility for their impact on others. Moral reasoning become part school culture, making inclusive behavior of social norm. Building bridges, promoting inclusivity, shared values, create common ground. When diverse students engage in value education together, they discover that despite different backgrounds, they share fundamental commitments to fairness, dignity, and respect. This shared moral foundation becomes the basis of genuine community. Mutual respect, recognize the inherent worth of every person. Justice, commitment to fair treatment and equality. Solidarity, standing together against discrimination. Compassion, caring for the well-being of the community. Critical wisdom, thoughtful reflection on complex moral issues. Beyond the classroom borders, societal impacts. The effects of value education extend far beyond should walls. Students who develop strong moral reasoning become citizens, leaders, and advocates who actively build more inclusive institutions. Germany's long-term commitment has contributed to stronger democratic participation, reduced hate crimes, and more robust civil society. Individual growth, students develop ethical agency and personal integrity. School climate, institutions becomes models of inclusion and fairness. community transformation. Graduates bring values into workspace, organization, and civic life. Social charge. Collective moral commitment strengthens democratic institutions. Our role. Our role. Key takeaways and next steps. Value education is not luxury, it is essential infrastructure for inclusive democratic societies. We must prioritize more reasoning in schools, support teachers as facilitators of ethics dialogue, and recognize that investing in value education today shapes the just world we build tomorrow. Advocate supports ethics curricula in schools. Educate, model moral reasoning your own leadership. Connect, build bridges across differences in your community. Thank you, sir.